Good afternoon. Today is September 8, 2020. The time is 12:44 p.m. Welcome to this edition on stock investing. This is Benji Chidoro, and I'll be giving you the highlights of what happened in the PSE today. The PSE is about to close in 16 minutes, but first, let me give you a few reminders. Okay. Investing and trading in the stock market has its risks. Ensure that you know these risks before investing or trading. Don't invest or trade with anything that you don't know. Do your research first before investing or trading. Once you have decided to invest or trade in the stock market, invest or trade with money you can afford to lose. If you want to know more on the risks on investing or trading in the stock market, I have made a YouTube video on these risks, the link on the description below. So now let's proceed with the PSEI. Okay, but first, the market is about to close, but first let me share with you a news item. Can you see that? No. Okay. This is about San Miguel's projects, San Miguel's airport project in Bulacan. And here, the House of Representatives had approved on final reading the bill that will grant San Miguel Aerocity, that's a San Miguel subsidiary, the authority over the construction and management of an airport and an adjacent airport city. So the lower house passed House Bill 7507, and this bill grants San Miguel the franchise to construct and operate a domestic and international airport, and will also allow the company to develop and create a so-called airport city. This franchise is for 50 years, inclusive of a 10-year maximum period for design. Okay. On a separate bill, the House approved. The House recently approved a separate bill that will exempt the grantee from taxes during the 10-year period. So I suppose this bill will go to the Senate for approval. Then once approved by the Senate, pupunta yan kay President Duterte for signing, no? Pero kailangan kung merong inconsistencies between the Senate and the House version, magkakaroon niya ng reconciliation before this is brought to the President for approval. Okay, so excuse me, that's it. Let's go now to the PSEI. Okay. Okay, kita nyo na. The PSEI has reached the 6,000 mark. It's now at 6,012 or almost 6,013. And it pierced the 20-day EMA, and it is above the 50-day exponential moving average. So it is the fourth green candlestick, and it is already at a, sabi natin, resistance level. No? So if this continues tomorrow, the next resistance will be here. Sa 6160. Ito natin to, plot natin to. Yan, ito. Sa level na ito. 6150 to 6160 ang next level niya. And then the index is very bullish. It reached, it's now more than 50 points, or 54.59 in RSI natin. Okay, so let's now take a look at the market summary. So, hindi pa closed ang market, but more or less this is already 90 to 95% of the market. The total volume of shares traded was 922 million, valued at 3.09 billion. Total trades is 62,500 shares. Total stocks traded was 238. 111 stocks advanced, 79 declined, and 48 remain unchanged. Okay. The PSEI increased by 72.61 points, or 1.22% from the previous day's close. If we're talking all of the shares in the exchange, there was an almost 1% increase, and all the sectors registered advances. The largest advance as of this time is the financials, the banks, 1.44%, while the ang nag-advance ay properties, 1.66, yun yung number one, followed by the financial at 1.44%. Ang mining registered a decline of 1.36%. So let's now go to the most active. Let's start with Ali. Ito yung second, no? Tingnan natin. Property, 1.66. So let's take a look at Ali. Ali, tumuloy yung kanyang breakout. I think this is a breakout. Meron siyang volume. So this is the third day, which started on a Friday. So nasa 30.90 na siya. So it appears when it is above, the price is above the EMA 20, which would indicate a bullish momentum. The RSI is also bullish at 50, or almost at 51. So if you want to get in to Ali, you still can get in, because the next resistance is here. Plot natin. Nakikita ko, I think it's on a resistance level. Pero tingin ko nandito siya. File. Wait lang, guys. There's something. Ito. 31.29 ang resistance, or maaaring resistance na ito. And then kung ma-break yung resistance na yan, ang next resistance level will be wait lang ha. So sabi nga natin, ang resistance natin ay nandito. Nasa 31. Pero kung magtuloy-tuloy yan, ang next resistance niya is here. Ito yung nakikita ko next resistance level. Yan, 33. Okay? Tingnan natin kung may yung isa pang indicator ko, DMI. Mukhang merong momentum bumaba ng konti, but there appears to be momentum. 29.26, almost 30. Okay, so that's for Ali. Let's take a look at medyo malaking jump. Let's take a look at SM. Excuse me. SM, ito, maganda yung jump ni SM. 908, oh. Kahapon, nasa, ano siya, nag-close siya at 894, tapos nag-close siya at the lower, 908 na siya. So, very strong and very solid candlestick. So, an increase is 1.57%, and it went through, and it is all above all the three indicators, the short, the medium, and the long term. So mukhang maganda, no? Is there volume? There's little volume, so baka lang, ha? Baka mag-profit taking to. But the indicator is that the RSI is at 57. Let's take a look at the DMI. The DMI is at 28. But the indicator would say that these three indicators is very bullish. Ingat lang tayo, baka lang mag-profit taking to. No? But with these two solid green candlestick, tingin ko dyan tataas pa kasi yung RSI niya is nasa 58 57. So let's take a look at another one, video. BDO, yes, it's another green day for BDO, and it is above the EMA 20. It's close at 93.50. So it's above the EMA 20 and above the EMA 50. No? And we have a cash dividend. Alam mo, consistency BDO sa pagbibigay ng cash dividend. Kahit maliit lang, they have been very consistent. Ever since I knew of the stock, they consistently have given cash dividends quarterly, up 30 centavos quarterly. So it is a very good sign that this is going up. There is little volume though, but the RSI is very bullish at 59. Take a look at the DMI. One of my favorite indicator. 25. But kung dumiretso pa yan, ang next resistance na nakikita ko, nasa 100 na yung next natin. Dito. Ito na yung next resistance 101. Itong area to 100, 101. Yan yung next resistance siya. Okay, so the four consistent consecutive candlesticks would indicate a bullish trend, and the fact that they pierce the EMA 20 and the EMA 50 line would also indicate a bullish trend. Okay. Next, let's take a look at AC. AC, second consecutive day na green candlestick, which is a good sign, and there appears to be accumulation or volume, pero na below pa siya sa EMA 20 and EMA 50, no? So a second day green candlestick, which is longer than the previous day, is a good sign that it is bullish. So the RSI is at 48 from a previous day of 43. So, nakikita kong resistance level niya is nandito sa area nito. Ito. Plot natin na this area. Yan. Tama ba? Yan. So, nasa 472 ang next resistance area. Ito yung first resistance niya. So, if you want to get in, you can still get in. But remember, you should have risk management pagka bumibili tayo ng stocks. No? Sometimes our view, ito yung view natin, but the market goes the other way. Okay. Next, let's take a look at home. S&PH. Tingnan natin itong si home. Excuse me. Si home is still moving sideways on a downward side. Pero just a moment. Pero makikita mo is maliliit na lang candlestick dito eh. Maliliit yung candlestick and pababa pa rin siya. No? Pababa pa rin siya. Sa akin lang naman kasi is ang nakikita ko dito is merong gap here. There is a gap here and the level is already here. So, maaring pagka nag-touch dito or hanggang dito pa, yan, pababa. Tingin ko lang, hanggang 5.71. Either 5 point, ano bang highest nito dito? High niya is 5.88. Baka mag-touch dyan o baka bumaba hanggang dito at 5.65 level. 5.65 to 5.88 area pa yan. Tingin ko bababa. Kung hindi mag-hold to because guys, this gap will have to be filled. This gap here and I suppose that this is ito na yun. Ito na yung pabagsak. Otherwise, nag-hold yung support dito, tataas siya. No? Kasi ang next support level na nakita ko dito is here. Sorry. Actually, it's sitting on a support level pero may gap na dito eh. Yan, may gap dito. So, tingin ko dyan, bababa yan to fill in that gap. Tapos magbabounce pataas. No? Kaya pagka nag-bounce yung pataas, ang nakikita kong level is here. 6.55 yung next resistance level. $6.41 nakikita ng resistance level. Pero may gap dito eh. So tingin ko bababa ito dito muna. Bababa yan dito to here. In this area. Mga 6.7 to 6.6 to 6.8. Support and resistance guys is an area. It's not a specific line. It's an area. So pagka pinlat ko siya at 5.76, hindi yan eksaktong 5.76. Na baka nasa 5.7 to 5.8. Yun yung area niya. Maaring yun ang maging area. Okay? So, okay, sorry about that. So, yun yung take ko sa home. So, let's take at, tingnan natin si MPI, one of the stocks which advanced. MPI. Uy, mukhang nag-breakout si MPI pero wala siyang volume eh. Just very little volume. Maaaring may accumulation dito. Pero maganda, green candlestick siya. Ano bang news? Ayan MPIC profits plunge 63%. Okay, so Umakyat na siya above the resistance level, but I think there is a resistance here at 3.6, kaya siya nagbabounce. No, ito yung resistance niya. Baka mag-bounce to. Kailangan kasi may volume para tumuloy. Yan. 3.59 na 3.6. Yan yung level na nakikita ko. Okay, but it's above the EMA 20 and EMA 50, which is a good sign that it is bullish. No? Let's see kung meron trend. Ito yung trend. One of my favorite trend indicator is the DMI. Wala siyang trend. Nasa 18 lang siya. But the stock is bullish because this is a solid green candlestick preceded by two smaller candlesticks, and it's a sign of a bullish trend. Okay, let's take a look at another. Dito tayo, IMI. IMI, oy, nag-ano siya, breakout, and merong volume. Trades is 1,031, 1,300, no? Valued at 30.05 million. So, nag-increase siya ng 10.86. Breakout to. So, nakikita nyo dito. Ayan, no? May volume siya. Oh. Pangalawa is, in the past few days, nag-accumulate na siya dito. Starting dito, sa level na ito. So, actually, nasa area na siya ng resistance eh. Kasi the highest, ang pinakamalapit na resistance, eto eh. Kasi na-pierce na niyan to eh. Ang next, nandito na, somewhere here, 6.7. So, nag-bounce siya dito sa 6.7. Ngayon, kung tutuloy pa rin yan, ang next resistance na nakikita ko is, tingnan natin yung weekly para less noisy yung chart. Okay, dito na 7.73 i-plot natin. Ito kasi yung support eh na magiging resistance 7.8 yung next resistance niya. Okay, yung 7.8 to 7.9 area. Okay. And it's bullish since the RSI is above 50. Take a look at another one. Malalaki lang siguro. DNL. DNL naman. Okay, mukhang sideways pa rin siya, but it pierced the MA20. No? So, there's little volume, so sa akin, sideways pa rin to. Sideways pa yung movement. Kasi the next resistance is here, in this area. This level. 6. Yan yung next resistance niya. Pero kung magtuloy-tuloy niyan, the next resistance is here na sa 8. Yung second resistance. Ito yung very near. Okay. And then, HLCM. Tingnan natin sa HLCM. Okay, HLCM looks like it's still moving sideways. Sorry, balik na sa one day. Sorry, it's moving. Looks like there is some momentum since the EMA 20 is below the candlestick for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days or the past week below the EMA 20 siya. And the RSI is moving upwards. Pero it's going up, and I think the resistance is somewhere at 6.71. Yung first resistance niya 6.71. So it's bullish. Bullish yung stock. Yeah. Yan yung first resistance, no? So baka dito maka-encounter ng sellers. Okay. So that's for HLCM. CHP 54.49 million. CHP. Uy, look at the stock. Dire-diretso siya, oh. Dire-diretso siya. So talaga may strong upward trend, oh. So tingnan mo, the EMA 50 crossed the EMA 20 crossed the EMA 50, which is an indication of a strong trend, and then it began to cross the EMA 100, and all the indicators are pointing up. Tapos yung RSI natin is above 50. Let's take a look if there is a solid trend. DMI 58, 59. Yes, it's a very strong trend. So you want to ride the trend, you can ride it now, pero ingat lang tayo kasi tingnan may volume siya. Volume dito, consistently may volume siya. The trades is 1,780. Tapos ang volume is 35 today, no? Tapos yung market cap niya is 21.45. It's very, very strong. Probably, ano ba to? Cement, eh. Pero titignan mo yung fundamentals. Slump. Talo siya dito, pero the technicals is very strong. Yung natin yung gawa natin ng trend line ito. A channel. Parallel channel. So ito yung channel niya, eh. Yan, o. Yan yung channel niya. Yan. Kita niyo yan. So it's moving upwards. And siguro, pwede nyo gawin dito is one, you can ride the trend, but you have to prepare for your stop loss or wait for a pullback. Mag-consolidate muna kasi normally kayo nagko-consolidate dyan before it goes higher for another breakout. So this one is a clear, strong trend. So, okay, so let's wrap up siguro. Let's wrap up na. So the PSEI is at, i-equal natin, i-refresh natin para bagal lang. Slow. Ito bagal ito. Wait lang, ha. Hintayin natin mag-load. Mahirap kasi magbigay ng summary na hindi updated, eh. Okay, nasa 6,034 or 1.65% higher than the previous close. Almost 100 points. So na-breach niya yung 6,000 level. And okay, let's check the market activity. So with a volume of 1.19 billion, valued at 4.67 billion. So it's a green day today on the PSE index. And that's it for today. Please subscribe to my channel if you've learned something, and in order to maintain this channel also. So this is Benji Chidoro saying bye for now.